Today marks World Anti-Corruption Day, and Unisa hosted an anti-corruption conference alongside the Public Service Commission ahead of it. And Deputy President Paul Mashatile, who delivered the keynote address, says the government must wage a war against the scourge of corruption. One of the attendees is Lord Peter Hain, a former British Member of Parliament, who once again called for the arrest of the Guptas for their role in state capture. Lord Hain joins us this afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Lord Hain, and thank you so much for joining us. Your disappointment in just how the delayed prosecution of the Zondo recommendations have been in reflecting on this anti-corruption day.
Yes, well, as Chief Justice Zondo said himself only some weeks ago, out of the 10 recommendations he made to stamp out corruption, only 4 of them have been included in the government's new bill on public procurement. So there's a lot of work to do, and my speech was also pointing the spotlight on the global dimension to this, because Bain and Company, for example, have still not owned up to what they did during the state capture decade under former President Zuma. They've not paid back the fees, around 2 billion rand, that they earned at that time, and they ought to do that because any of those contracts could have had corruption infecting them. But there's a lot of good words about corruption from the president downwards, but it continues, including cabinet ministers wanting backhanders for public procurement contracts. So it really does need a lot of action. And what I was very encouraged by is the Public Services Commission chairman, Professor Fakeni, made exactly the same points, and they were the ones that invited me to say these pretty blunt things to those in charge of the country.
Lord Peter,